I'm Joe Sasvey. I've been teaching at OLLI since about 2012, and I mostly teach courses on rock and roll history. And I think the thing I love best about OLLI, given my subject matter, is I don't have to explain myself. I'm dealing with a cohort of fellow travelers generationally. So if it's Buddy Holly or the Coasters or Jerry and the Pacemakers or Herman's Hermits, everybody knows what I'm talking about. It may not sound like a big deal, but I talk to a lot of younger people about music and have no idea what I'm talking about. So that's a big plus.
I am Jim Lindberg. I teach courses at OLLI, particularly in the field of American foreign policy. I have a minor field in graduate school in Chinese studies, so I've taught some courses on 20th and 19th century Chinese history here. I'm also interested in modern American history, and I've done a course on the 1960s, and I also did a course with some of my colleagues here on the Civil Rights Movement, which was really great fun. I love teaching at OLLI in part because the students here are so stimulating, and it's wonderful to be in a class sometimes when a person in the class knows more about the subject matter than you do and can contribute to the class. I taught many years at the undergraduate level, and I've had more fun now teaching people my age than I ever thought was possible.
I'm Barbara Miller. I teach hands-on visual arts classes here. I love teaching at OLLI, not only because I love teaching and learning. I was a teacher by profession, by choice. And not only because this place is comprised of awesome people who obviously enjoy learning and teaching as well. And not only because it's a comfortable, pleasant, relaxed setting, but because teaching here allows me to experience the challenge, the freedom, and the flexibility to design classes that are structured and organized. And yet, they lend themselves to further creative explorations and possibilities for the participants and me.
My name is Christy McMillan. I'm the Adult Programs Manager at the Asheville Art Museum. I love teaching at OLLI because of the community of people and their openness and generosity of spirit.
Well, I'm Elise Beckstead, and I teach Pilates classes at OLLI and the College for Seniors, and I love it because it is so different than teaching where I have taught before. My background is training and development in corporate settings, and so I was accustomed to working with people who were there because of their job. And the really neat thing about being at OLLI is people are here because of the joy of it. And so the whole spirit of interacting with people feels so different and so refreshing here. And that's one of the reasons I continue to do it and will for a long time, I hope.
I'm Ben Gilbert. I've been teaching for several years at OLLI, and I teach courses in law. Law and healthcare, voting rights, and landmark Supreme Court decisions so far. I love teaching here because the participants, students, whoever we want to call them, they are so engaged and they want to be here, and it's just thrilling for a teacher to have a receptive group of people to talk about who have a rich and varied life experience.
I'm Mark Whipple. I've been teaching at OLLI since 2013. I teach a variety of subjects, mostly astronomy, some physics, and occasionally baseball, my other love. And this program, I was a high school teacher my entire professional life until moving here 6 years ago. And I was done teaching high school, but I wasn't ready to retire yet. And so this was a perfect intermediary to retirement, and has reinvigorated me in so many ways that I get to do what I love to do, what I've always done, and to a receptive audience in a medium that just sends me home after every class, just bouncing up and down in the car. So this is the best teaching I've ever done. And I am so grateful for this program giving me a chance to do that.